You know what's funny? The only time I believe that I can and will heal, and that the whole healing thing is worth it, is when those people don't contact me. When I have no contact with those people, I'm actually relatively okay for a while. Until they contact me again. Or until yet again I get another phone call, like automated, robot thingy phone call confirming my youngest daughter's appointment. Like why is that still a thing? I don't understand. You guys don't, I don't get to be like, they're literally my one and only reason to stay in this vessel. This one. And as long as I don't think about those people that I already know are going to make sure I never see them again, as long as I don't have any contact with them, I'm okay. Because I can be Delulu and think that someday I will see my kids. But every time they pop up, it just reminds me of how that as long as they live, I won't see them ever again. As long as they have anything to say about it, they will make sure I never see my children again. And then it's really hard to hang on to any semblance of a will to carry on. But in the off chance that my kids do get curious and want to know and want to see who their birth mommy was or is, then I can keep going. That's a really big if, and it takes a lot to convince myself that it's worth it. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can and I will. I'm gonna keep going. But I really need them to fuck off. If they're not gonna let me see my kids or get any updates or anything, like they could just fade into obscurity the way that they've made me fade into obscurity in my kids' lives. But they won't fade into obscurity in my life, which is just like, wow, you guys are some sick fucks. You guys are sick fucks. And of course I didn't read your fucking comment, by the way. The fuck do I care? I really don't care what you have to say. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Okay? Alright, kids? I gives no fucks about Toy's feelings, Brianna's feelings, any of my other cousins' feelings. I don't give a fuck about Sean's feelings. I don't give a fuck about any of y'all's feelings except for my kids. And I ain't even allowed to know about those. Not allowed to know about their feelings. Not allowed to know about how they're doing. You're gatekeeping my kids. And that's fine. Just leave me alone while you're at it. Like, you're making it really hard for me to believe that you're not a bunch of sadistic fucks. Like, psychotic sadistic. Like, this is some psychopathy bullshit. Like, what? You guys are reminding me of my ex. And he was off his goddamn rocker. So, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think you're doing. But I want no part of it. I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little while longer and just try to get it together again and just, like, push through eventually. Bye.